Okay, here we are once again at the British Drag Racing Hall of Fame marquee. Interesting weekend so far for you, Jerry Cookson.
Yeah. It's a hot one.
It's been a very, very hot one. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Weather. Been very fortunate with the weather. So obviously, Jerry, you have been in drag racing for a very long time.
I have, yeah. More years than I care to remember.
So where are we looking?
Where are we looking? When I first really got involved, it's probably the 80s when I started to get involved.
Yeah.
When Long Marston developed.
Yeah.
And when that started to take off, I got involved with writing their race reports, doing their newsletter, the actual magazine itself, and it started from there.
And a bit of commentary stuff as well?
No, I didn't do that until the 90s.
90s,
yeah. So, but I've been going to there since 1973.
Right, okay, and that was in the early days.
That was the early days when it was the first commercial drag race there, even though sprinting took place there in the late 50s.
Yeah. Yeah, and sprinting was something else in those days, wasn't it?
But it was still quarter mile and even half mile, and it was still dual lane. And the crazy thing about it was run on the same runway that the track was or is there now.
Now, exactly.
Yeah, so
to me, it's a real shame that that's closed now, and up at Marston, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it's one of those situations that they call it progress.
They do indeed. There's lots of airfields that's been swallowed up by developments, and it was always on the cards. It could have gone in 1980, or 1990. It's always been there in the back of our minds.
Now, obviously, in those days you had, it was a very, very friendly venue.
Yes.
Very, very easy to sit back, relax there as well.
Absolutely.
The pits and everything were brilliant.
Yeah, well, the racers, help each other out.
Yeah.
The marshals would help racers out as well.
Absolutely.
And that's the good camaraderie of the whole event.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Drag racing is a big community. It's a family community.
Yeah.
And we all get together. If somebody's got a problem, we'll try and sort it out for them.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about this sport.
Yeah. Being involved with when I started to put the grandstands in.
Yeah.
That was exciting then.
Absolutely. We thought we'd arrived then, because everything had been done to NHRA spec.
Yeah.
Even Bernie Partridge and Carl Olsen have been over. And they gave us plans. In actual fact, I'm now in possession of plans for that venue, of what it could have been. And when you look at it, it could have been something else.
Yeah, because that was sort of even Dave Visit was involved.
Yes, absolutely.
There, and they were good. They were good times, and but obviously the stand stayed there. You still carried on doing the stuff there.
Yeah, we did.
And got really, really good turnouts there.
Yeah, and it was just a shame that the wall was necessary. We had to put it there, because obviously they've got complaints from Long Marston Village, about the noise, as wherever motor circuit is these days.
Yeah.
And we had to turn everything around. Yeah. So the pits moved over to the other side, but it was for the good at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
It kept us going.
Yeah.
We were there till 2017.
Yeah, that's right. You even had the Bulldog Bash there.
That's it. Yeah. Phoenix Festival, Global Gathering.
Yeah.
I worked with those guys and the Bulldog as well, and we had some fun times. There was one or two rocky ones.
Yeah,
but
and then the world of Smack Smith.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and Eddie Kidd.
Eddie Kidd, yes, indeed. So they were really good times. Sort of progressing on a little bit with now York Raceway as it was.
Yes.
You had the likes of Graham Beckwith and all those doing their stuff. And then from there on, it's now called Melbourne
Raceway. It's looked after by Straightliners. That's Trevor Duckworth, who's a member of the British Drag Racing Hall of Fame. They were inducted last year. And I have to take my hat off to when I remember York and how it's progressed on. They've put so much time and effort into there. It's all been done by the goodwill of donations. And these things costs a lot of money.
And now you've got £16,000 worth of.
Yeah, there's more tarmac going in for the pits, which is good, and hopefully the racers will appreciate that.
Yes.
You know, and they'll come along and support us a bit further. You know, because we want the place to succeed. We want to progress with it. It's a feeder. It's a feeder for all the sport, like we were in the Shaky.
Yeah.
We fed this place, Santapod.
Yeah.
You know, with racers who entered in Run What You Brung, graduated up to other classes, then they moved out. You know, and so it is good. We did junior drag racing.
Yeah.
We were the first track to take that on board.
Yeah.
You know, and look where it is now.
Fantastic, and that is it. And we've got yourselves now with Melbourne. We've got Menster down in Kent
which
now.
you've been to,
which I've been to a few times, and that is progressing very well.
Absolutely.
That's doing that, and that's what it's all about. The grassroots stuff is, to me, is very, very essential.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we get a lot of the hot rod drags that come down there.
Yes,
the vintage drags.
Yeah.
Only up you get those sort of cars up there alongside the Pro ET. And you know the Pro Comp guys and that up at Melbourne as well.
But you can see now how big nostalgia is.
Fantastic.
It's really started to take off
that
now.
Could be something that you could maybe a similar sort of event.
Yeah, well, we've thought of that, you know, and we're just going to see our calendars. I mean, the next one at Melbourne is 12th and 13th, where we've got 4 jet cars coming.
Wow.
You know, 2 funny cars. We've got the Fire Force cars, little jet Mini Pro, Rain of Fire, and also Spider-Man coming.
Yeah, what funny cars you got? Any decent long cars?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. It's coming along. We've got a couple of Super Pro dragsers up there, like Frantic, and they're starting to run the numbers. We've got a 5-second club going and beyond, and we've got like 38 people on that list now that have run 5-second ET, and that's just for cars, bikes, and then we're into jets. Because we've got the steam rocket bike as well, you know, so it's all happening. We just want people to come and see it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all about the publicising it. Both tracks, I think, Manston and yourselves, sort of, support each other in a roundabout sort of way.
Absolutely,
What we're trying to do is to push that forward as well. Santapod is Santapod. It does what it says on the tin.
Of course it
and
does.
It's always improving. So that's what it's all about.
Absolutely,
And then bringing in the younger generation.
They are the stars of our future at the end of the day. I've always said that. You know, whether they're running in dragster or they're running on a junior bike, and that's what we try and actively encourage in the programs that we run at Melbourne. You know, even just last week, Alfie Barraclough, who was on the BBC, and that program is now picked up sponsorship from Bardol, oil products. So I think that the old Spider-Man logo is going to disappear. The bike's going to become yellow now. But you know, it's and there's other juniors progressing up in the class as well.
If I'm right in saying, some of the people, if you like, that now help run the junior track bikes, all come out of Shaky. A lot of them.
Some of them did. Absolutely. You know, so they've now become the frustrated parents because they used to race. They want to still race, but you know, it's all down to X's. You know, and the junior side of it is it's huge. Yeah, really.
I think we can only congratulate you on what you're doing at Melbourne, what you're doing here. Obviously, you're a director of this as well now. You know, and congratulations for everything that you're doing. And obviously, stay in touch. We'll come and see you at Melbourne.
Please do.
And obviously, we'll stay in touch.
We will do.
Jerry Cookson, thank you very much indeed. You're top.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.